Welcome to AI in Marketing. I am your host and news curator Stan Bertolo from Nitro Marketing. You will find links to all the stories mentioned in this episode in the show notes.
Hello, curious minds. This is Nia, your voice for today's headlines. It's Wednesday, February 25. Here is what we are covering. Anthropic is enhancing its AI model, Claude, to integrate more deeply into enterprise workflows, as reported by pynts.com. The company announced updates to its co-work platform, introducing plugins and connectors that allow Claude to function as role-specific agents within existing software systems. This move aims to make Claude customizable and manageable across departments, enabling enterprises to create private plugin marketplaces and giving administrators control over agent tools. Investment firm William Blair notes that Anthropic's strategy positions Claude as an intelligence layer that complements rather than replaces existing systems, broadening AI's utility beyond technical teams. Key updates include a new administrative interface for plugin management, improved connector experiences, and the introduction of organization-specific marketplaces. Anthropic is also testing private GitHub repositories for plugin sources. For end users, new features like slash commands and enhanced company branding aim to streamline workflows. The company has expanded its connector library to include tools like Google Workspace, DocuSign, and Slack, and introduced pre-built plugin templates for various roles, including HR and finance. Partner endorsements from firms like PwC highlight the potential strategic benefits of these updates. However, questions remain about the economic value distribution between model providers and software platforms. Anthropic emphasizes that successful integration depends on data ecosystems and infrastructure, suggesting that governance and permissions are as critical as model capabilities. Next. The New York Times reports that the Pentagon has issued an ultimatum to Anthropic, the sole artificial intelligence company operating on classified military systems, demanding compliance with its terms by Friday. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth warned the failure to comply would result in the Trump administration invoking the Defense Production Act, which would either compel the use of Anthropic's model by the military or label the company a supply chain risk, jeopardizing its government contracts. This ultimatum highlights the Pentagon's frustration with Anthropic's resistance and underscores the significance of the company's model to military operations. Anthropic has sought assurances that its technology will not be used for surveillance or autonomous weapons without human oversight. The Pentagon, however, insists that lawful use should be the only constraint on its contractors. While the Defense Production Act is typically used in manufacturing, its application to a software company like Anthropic would be unprecedented. Anthropic's CEO, Dario Amodei, met with Hegseth at the Pentagon, where discussions remained civil despite the threats. Anthropic maintains that its demands are reasonable, aiming to ensure responsible use of its models. The Pentagon has an agreement with Elon Musk's xAI for its model, Grok, but Anthropic's Claude is considered superior. The Pentagon is also negotiating with Google to integrate its Gemini model. Anthropic continues to seek guarantees against the use of its models in autonomous weapons or mass surveillance. On that note, TechCrunch reports that OpenAI has launched OpenAI Frontier, a platform for enterprises to build and manage AI agents. But widespread AI adoption in business processes remains limited. OpenAI COO Brad Lightcap noted that while AI systems are powerful for individual use, integrating them into complex enterprise environments is challenging. Despite predictions of AI agents overtaking business processes, traditional software like Slack remains essential for AI firms. OpenAI's revenue is increasing, with strong demand for its services, though specific figures were not disclosed. The company aims to measure Frontier's success by business outcomes rather than seat licenses. OpenAI has partnered with consultancies like BCG and McKinsey to deploy its technology in enterprises, while rival Anthropic has launched enterprise plugins. In India, OpenAI is expanding with new offices in Mumbai and Bengaluru, as the country represents a significant user base for ChatGPT. Voice technology is gaining traction in India, enabling broader access to AI. Concerns about AI's impact on jobs, particularly in India's IT and BPO sectors, are acknowledged by Lightcap. This suggests that job roles will evolve over time. OpenAI's recent acquisition of Claude hints at future capabilities for AI agents, though integration plans are unclear. The company is focused on understanding the intersection of AI and business processes. Meanwhile, Anthropic has announced updates to its Claude cowork platform, enhancing its capabilities in office tasks by integrating with popular applications like Google Workspace, DocuSign, and WordPress. The platform now offers pre-built plugins for automating tasks in various fields, including HR, design, engineering, and finance. Claude Cowork can handle multi-step tasks across Excel and PowerPoint, facilitating seamless context transfer between these apps. This update is part of Anthropic's ongoing efforts to expand its AI agents, following the initial launch of Claude Cowork and the release of Claude Opus 4.6 and Sonnet 4.6, which excel in complex tasks. The new tools are available to users on paid Pro, Max, Team, and Enterprise subscriptions. After that, TechCrunch reports that Anysphere, the company behind the AI coding editor Cursor, has launched a web app enabling users to manage coding agents via their browser. This development extends Cursor's capabilities beyond its initial integrated development environment, IDE, allowing users to assign tasks to AI agents through natural language requests on both desktop and mobile platforms. The web app facilitates task assignment, progress monitoring, and integration of completed changes into the codebase. This follows Cursor's recent introduction of background agents that autonomously handle coding tasks and a Slack integration for task assignment. Anysphere's head of product engineering, Andrew Milich, emphasized the company's goal to reduce user friction. Cursor has achieved significant financial success, with over $500 million in annualized recurring revenue and adoption by more than half of the Fortune 500, including NVIDIA, Uber, and Adobe. To further capitalize on this growth, Anysphere introduced a $200 per month Pro tier. The company asserts that its AI coding agents are designed to seamlessly transition tasks between agents and the IDE if needed. While not the first to introduce AI coding agents, Anysphere claims its careful development process avoids common pitfalls of early AI products. CEO Michael Truell anticipates that AI coding agents will manage 20% of a software engineer's workload by 2026. In other news, Anthropic has uncovered that 3 Chinese AI labs, DeepSeek, Moonshot AI, and Minimax, conducted large-scale operations to replicate the capabilities of their AI model, Claude. These labs used over 24,000 fake accounts to generate more than 16 million interactions with Claude, employing a technique called distillation to train weaker models on the outputs of stronger ones. This method is typically legitimate when applied to a lab's own models, but becomes controversial when used against competitors. The lab circumvented Anthropic's restrictions by using proxy services, as Anthropic does not offer commercial access in China. The incident raises questions about the legality and ethics of such practices, especially concerning the potential removal of safety features in distilled models, which could be exploited in military and surveillance applications. Meanwhile, Standard Intelligence has developed FDM1, an AI model trained on 11 million hours of video, enabling it to perform tasks like driving a car with minimal data. OpenAI has formed partnerships with major consulting firms to integrate AI into enterprise operations. Additionally, economic essays have sparked debate on the impact of AI on employment and economic stability, with concerns about AI displacing workers faster than institutions can adapt. The discussions highlight the ongoing re-evaluation of human intelligence's value in an AI-driven world. Finally, Nimble has launched its Agentic Search Platform, designed to convert public web data into reliable information for AI systems and business processes. Supported by $47 million in Series B funding, the platform addresses the challenge of incomplete or unverifiable data in AI models. It uses a multi-agent architecture to search, parse, and validate internet data, offering over 99% accuracy. Unlike consumer search engines, Nimble provides precise, structured data for enterprises, integrating with major data environments like Databricks and Snowflake. The platform is model-agnostic, working with leading AI models, and is compliant with major data protection regulations.
Nimble's approach aims to replace traditional data vendors
with real-time, programmatic web interactions.
Thank you for tuning in to AI and Marketing. If you want to learn more, check out the episode description. Be sure to subscribe on your favorite podcast platform so you never miss an episode. Contact us to learn how to launch your own AI-generated podcast at nitromarketing.com. That's NYTRO marketing.com. See you tomorrow for more AI and tech news.